wear them down physically. We are in very good shape, and we always have been. That's one of the things that we do in our program is to get in good shape. And we're in good shape. And I think that really told the story, especially in the fourth quarter.
Two big special teams play. They don't cover the kickoff here. You get the punt block there. How big were both of those plays?
Huge turnover here.
Right.
Huge turnover. We were alert on our special teams, went down, got on the ball, and made a great play. And that's football. There's three phases of this game, fellas. That's offense, defense, and special teams. And that was a huge play for us on special teams.
What'd you tell the kids at halftime, Butch?
Basically, just to calm down, start pulling together. This is what life's all about. Sometimes you're going to get some things that don't go your way in the first half. We had plenty of time in the second half. We didn't panic. We stuck by our game plan. We just got better pressure on the quarterback in the second half than we did the first half. And they simply came back and did a great job.
I heard some of your players talking to each other, too, how much of the leadership was in their hands.
Right, because at halftime we told them we needed to have more leadership. We can't have people out there spazzing out and making mistakes, and they did in the second half. They came back, and I was very pleased with them.
I think Jeff probably asked you about this, but talk about the running game and how you guys rededicated yourselves to that in the second half.
Well, again, we were getting us from the backside. We weren't sealing. We weren't reaching toward the play, and we did some adjustments on Larry Rummels did some adjustments on the offensive end, and we simply turned up the pressure a little bit on defense. And I thought we just did a magnificent job.
It seemed like they tightened up with their play calling a little bit in the second half. Did you notice that too? Was that something you tried to?
I was kind of watching more what we were trying to do than what they were doing.
Okay. What was the biggest difference you noticed from North Cedar in the second half?
I thought they got tired as the game went on, and I thought that we played well. And we hit hard the second half. First half, we were kind of going through the motions. We weren't getting after people like we should have. Second half, we totally did it differently.
Just talk about that second half. That was have you ever seen anything like that? I know you've been doing this a lot of years, but just that much of a comeback was huge.
It was a great comeback, and it was something that the kids have worked hard for since August 3rd, and they wanted this district championship, and they were not going to be denied. And I tell you, that's a great life lesson. When you have some kids or something doesn't go your way, all of a sudden you keep fighting back and not giving up, and that's exactly what they did.
How important was this game, a tight game for you guys going into the playoffs?
Oh, they're all important. We always have a philosophy at West Branch to play one game at a time, and this is one of the games that we played. And I'm really pleased. It's a big springboard into the playoffs, and now we're excited to go on forward.
And for that experience to have played a game where you had to come back, you faced some adversity. You hadn't had to do that yet this year.
We have a lot of young kids on our team. We're going to return a lot of kids off this team next year, and North Cedar was a little more senior dominated. And I thought our kids really grew up after the first half.
Okay, how far do you think your team can go?
It just depends. It's just, football's football, and you never know. If you get the breaks and keep working hard, we can make a nice run.